Hey everybody, it's Christy. Welcome on in. Coda says hi. He's hanging out with me today. He's one of Snoopy's BFFs. Good boy. So when you come on in, say hello. If you're watching this part, it is probably the replay. Hey Marsha, hi. So, you guys, I'm going to try to get through these cards with you. Because, hello Missy and Mariah, how are you? I was feeling better, but then I moved backwards. So, it's not a great evening for me, but that's okay. I told you guys I would come on. I'm going to probably do a lot of leaning tonight. Hello Becky, how are you? Welcome on in everybody. So tonight is the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So thank you for opening up the craft box. So tonight, you guys, I'm going to teach you. Hello, Tony. How are you? Yes, Coda is here. He's hanging out with Snoopy tonight. Hi, Marlene. Okay, so we are going to learn how to do a Trifold ATC card tonight. That is going to be the first card I teach you guys tonight. No. It's okay, Marsha. It's okay. I just won't be on probably the full hour because we don't have a lot of cards, to be honest. Those of you that have the kits, you have, we're doing our Charlie Brown. It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. You received a long piece just like this. So you guys, we're going to do this one first, okay? I'm going to chat for a minute to let people come on and then we'll kind of catch up. And then we have just a few more afterwards. I'm going to do a lot of leaning. It's just pain, you guys. And honestly, I've taken everything I can possibly take and it distracts me. Being on here actually distracts me. So if I have to go abruptly, I will let you know, or I'll just run out of the room and come right back and we'll have a brief intermission. So hi Mom, hi Marlene, hi. Okay, so we're gonna learn how to do a trifold card. I'm going to chat for just a minute with you because tomorrow is very special. Tomorrow is not only Friday, but we are doing an auction for our dear friend Sam with Graham's Rustic Farmhouse. And I am actually auctioning off a box. It's going to be full of paper goodies. And it's actually a very big box. And it's going to include a lot of things. And I will give you more clues. So that'll be tomorrow at 6:25 p.m. So if you want, come on in. Make sure you sprinkle that out. Open up the craft box out because that's a very important auction event for something that has to do with her health. And that is most important, of course. So tomorrow that will be at 6:25 and I will post it on my page and my story. I'll probably post it a couple times between now and then. So you guys know I'll be on just auctioning off the box. I'm not crafting or anything. I may do a video if I'm able because I do have something I need to work on before this weekend. Okay, so last week, Wednesday was here. Did everybody see Wednesday when she was here in my craft room and hanging out with you guys and making cards? And she was making fun of my dolls back here. What in the world? But I was opening up some Happy Mail from my friend Linda, and she was graciously enough to give this to me, but I forgot to open the second one. So I've slid it open already. I did not look. I just didn't want to do that part on camera. Hi, Sue! I put your spider, Sue, I put your spider on my tree, and it looks beautiful because I have it on my black Halloween tree. Hi, Gwen! And you loved Wednesday. I know, she was so much fun, right? And then I'm going to take a picture when the lighting is better in that room because the lighting is really bad and you wouldn't even be able to see it. But I'm going to catch it in the morning when the light hits it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. I told you I was going to put it up for Christmas and Halloween. I'm going to keep it with my fall stuff so it's in like both sections. Or who knows, maybe I'll even order a Christmas one from you, like a different one. But yes, it's so beautiful. I love it. Hey, Robbie, how are you? Welcome. Congratulations on, did you get to 10K? I think you got to 10K, right? I love it. Okay, so this was from Linda and she sent me some napkins. And she already said it on here. So I'm going to be doing some more cards featuring some napkins too. And because I'm doing the club, I may just make those on videos just to kind of give you guys an idea. But when we do like our clubs, I'll try to have all of the napkins, you know, because I have such a huge stash of napkins. So there's one other thing that was not included in your kit, just because my mom gave these to me late and she gave me the ideas. So this goes to mom. So I told you guys, if you're in the club, you're gonna need like white paint or like a gel pen. I actually have a white paint pen, so that'll work too, just to kind of give us like a starry sky. But my mom found these little nail stickers and they're perfect. You started watching Wednesday, Tony? Oh my gosh, she was so much fun, wasn't she? So you guys, these are perfect for ATCs. They're nice and little, like, look how small they are. So we'll also put some of these. So if you see these in your Dollar General, they're only $1. Get them, get maybe one or two if you're gonna be making lots of cards. Yes, you did! Yay! Congratulations, Robbie. You deserve it. Your stuff is beautiful. I wish there was two of me, one to like go to work and one to like go to work in here, because then you guys would see all different kind of creations. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to open my little mail from Miss Linda, and then we're going to do our Trifold card first. So she already cut these out. Look how cute. This is a little haunted house. I love that. That's so cute. This is really cool, especially for Florida. It's like an octopus. Ooh, I love that. I don't know what I'm going to make with that, but I'm going to make something. You guys, I thought I turned this fan off, but I guess I didn't. Hold on. Okay. It's too windy in here. Okay, and then there's a couple of mummies. Look at these, you guys. Those are so cute. I have to send her some because I've been picking some up here and there. This one says, "You've got it. If you got it, haunted." Oh, I love that one. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Hi, Rhonda. You're on season 2, Tony. I have one more episode of season 2 and then I'm done. And I'm kind of sad. They're just small little series, but there's a lot happening in all of them. Plot twists and everything else. It's kind of cool. This one is like the one with like the candles and the book stack. These are cute. These came from my friend Linda. So, and then there's this one. I think this one's at Dollar Tree right now, you guys. It's got all the characters. So think about it this way. You could technically cut out each little character and put them on the back. And who says you can't decoupage something twice? I mean, it'll work. This one I love. It's like a little Halloween village. Oh my gosh, it's got Gilmore Girl vibes with all the little places. Huh? I don't know. And this one has got like the broom. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this one that's coming up.
What time did you say to take it out?
15 minutes, so like 7:20, 27:25. Oh my gosh, I love this one. I love the look of it. It's so classic and cute and spooky. And then this little haunted house. This one would have been cute for the Addams Family ones. Okay, it says, "Hi, Christy. Enjoy these napkins. I know you will have great fun. God's blessings." Thank you, Linda. And look at fall. We're into fall, guys. It's fall vibes with the birds right there. Thank you, Linda. I am. I'm going to sit and do something tonight on the couch. I'm going to try to stay up and about with you guys. So we're going to go for it. Okay. So we are doing our first Trifold card. I think I did one other Trifold card before. It wasn't on a live, it was a video, and it was for an Easter card of like a little wiener dog because they're long. The ghost one is so cute. I know. Maybe I can put copies together. I think that's what I'm going to do, is put some copies. Okay, so thank you, Miss Linda. Okay, now what we are going to do, because this right here, you should have a strip like this, okay? It is okay if it doesn't all match perfectly, because we're going to do like washi tape and a background or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in this state. I might even cut one of the corners off just so I can kind of measure it. I do have good lighting, so good lighting is good for this because then you can kind of see that. I don't know why the dog is barking. We'll have to figure that one out later. So what I'm going to do, you guys, let me show you the trifold card. Do I have it up here? Maybe I have it in here. I want to show you what I mean. And I don't know if I have it on my little thing. Hold on, let me see if it's over here. You're so silly, you little boy. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys this one. A while ago, I made a trifold card, and it was very similar to this. My mom had already made me this one because it's a little dachshund, but it actually was 3 parts and it all folded together. So that's what we're doing. I'm sorry I don't have an example, but we're going to have an example now, okay? So what we are going to do is we are going to line up our 3 cards in our image, and we're going to glue them down. Now, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and put some backing on your 3 cards and then glue it. I'm going to do that part just because I know this particular image isn't cut to size to where it's going to fit on all 3 cards. But that's okay because we're going to have space in between. So I gave you guys some backgrounds. I believe I gave you guys enough backgrounds. And if not, you can always use construction paper or whatever. Let's see. Let me make sure I have, maybe I didn't give you guys enough backgrounds. So we can go ahead and leave the middle one out because that one's definitely going to be in it. Okay. This should work because that one's for that, that one's for that, that one's for that. Okay. I may have just shorted myself. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go ahead and glue my 2 pieces on those. So I need a new glue stick, you guys. I've been doing journaling and everything else. So, by the way, whoever gets my box, just a sneak peek, they're going to get a pack of these in the box for the auction. So, make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for that. Okay. Oh, look, there's enough. I did give you enough. So, they were stuck together. So, I'm going to go ahead and do, all we're doing right now is putting our backgrounds on the 3 cards. And you guys may already have figured this out and how to do it, but if not, that's okay. And I do the best I can when I cut these. So if it's a little bit off, you know, trim up your card. But I do try my best on that part. Now, what you could do, you could actually cut part of this out, like the top part, and just leave, you know, you don't have to have the blue background. I'm going to leave it, but you could die cut all of it off. And when I say die cut, I mean fussy cut. So keep it all together. Don't split these up. Keep this whole strip together and just cut around like the moon and like the patch. But I'm just going to keep it together for the sake of the life and myself. I was not going to cancel Snoopy night for you guys. No way, Jose. Reschedule for another day, maybe. But I already knew that for this, I already knew that for Friday I was doing this auction. And I will be going to a baby shower on Saturday. So I'm kind of pretty booked this weekend. Okay, so what we're going to do now, you guys, we're going to lay down our piece, our long piece. And you can do this with anything if you wanted, you know, because what we're going to do is we're eventually going to fold this. And it's going to be 3 cards all together. So you'll see what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and cut. Let me see something here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this part. Some of you, I may have cut this part already. I wasn't really sure. And some of you, yes, I did. I think I did print all these on the photo paper because I kind of wanted the shiny look on this one, but however you want to do it. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my card with the back. Now, I don't want Snoopy's nose to bend too much with this card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this card a little bit more this way. I'm going to bring this up. Okay, so I'm going to lay that one flat now that I know where I want it, because I'm going to leave a little bit of a white edge. We can trim that off later, or we can add something to the trim later. Then I'm going to go ahead and add this card. But I'm going to leave, if you guys see, I know you're excited for tonight. I'm going to show you guys. Here, let me show you guys from here. I'm going to leave a tiny little spot. Probably just like a millimeter, like a little tiny little spot right there, because that's going to be for my fold. Okay. And then I'm going to put the last card, and I'm doing it backwards, of course. It should be the back. The back goes down first, but that's okay. We haven't glued anything. And then I'm going to put it down, and the same thing goes for this side. So I'm going to leave a little space in between the cards. You can line it up, keep it together, and then just glue individually. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's okay if we have some of this background, because we're going to put washi tape or ribbon or whatever around it. So make sure you have enough of a little gap there to where you're going to be able to bend it. So I'm going to start gluing. I'm going to glue my end first. Of course, it's hot in here now. There we go. And I'm kind of centering it however wide it is. You may have to cut some of it. Like I said, I don't normally cut it like fussy cut for you, because otherwise I'd be here all day. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Long time no see, girlfriend. All right, then I'm going to center this one and leave a little space. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down and leave a little space. And I'm just showing you, you could glue either way. You can glue like this or the other way. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now. All right. You can check it out to see if it's lined up to where you want it. Make sure it's all you know, put together right. There we go. All right. Now, perfect. Now we have, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad. Okay, so now we have 3 cards attached to our big long piece. And don't worry about the white, because we're going to cover that up. What I'm going to do now, and I'm technically, you could have trimmed this. I may have, you know, you could have, but whatever you want to do. I'm going to take my bone folder, which I have my one from Miss Sue. I think I have one in my goodie box as well. Or maybe I didn't put it in there. So, and if you don't have a bone folder, this is not, you know, you could use like a end of a plastic knife. I've used a Play-Doh knife before from the little sets they give. Or a lot of times I'll use the back of my scissors. So, what I'm going to do now is I am going to fold it kind of like this, like an accordion. Now, when you do this, they may try to come unglued. We're just going to try to keep it together, and if we need to reglue, we can. So that's why I said you may want to, I think we're going to do it like this to where Snoopy's showing. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to trim the edges too. And I'm going to put my bone folder on that part so I can fold it flat. And now I'm going to bend this part and fold it like this. So now you have this little trifold, okay? Now we're gonna do something over here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and trim it. You could trim it before you fold it too. Either way is fine. So I'm gonna trim around the edges because we don't really want the white in there. But we can always color over it, or I'm gonna use washi tape when I do it. But this is like for anything. You can make a trifold card. I can't believe I can't find my little wiener dog one. Okay. So I'm going to trim up my edges. And now I have something that looks like this. Okay. So that is what a trifold card is basically. It's just basically folding the ATC cards. It will still fit in your little pocket if you have like a little sleeve pocket that you keep them in. And then it just kind of comes apart. I thought this was such a cute scene. It's when Snoopy's coming out and Linus gets all excited. How many of you love this movie? I absolutely love it. Okay, so we have different options. We can put like a starry, I found the Starry Night. You guys, this was on clearance last week at Hobby Lobby. So if you see it, it also comes with another one. I think it was like $1.60, and I got both of them because I was like, oh yes, we're going to be using this many, many times. That can be for anything really. But this one says imagine, believe, hope, dream. And, you know, I'm always telling you guys to believe in yourself. Yes, you love, it's one of my favorite things to do, and it's one of my mom's favorite things to do is watch this movie every year. Okay, but I think for this sake, because it is a pumpkin patch and it's a great pumpkin, I have pumpkin washi tape. I only found this recently, but you guys could use pumpkin ribbon if you have, I don't even have any, but I know you guys can use candy corn ribbon. Just the small ribbons would work with this too, if you don't have it. And if you don't have that, regular, any type of washi tape would work, like a black and white one, or, you know, anything like that. Or you could even use a piece of paper and use the black piece of paper at the bottom like that. But I'm going to just kind of cover the whole bottom. And I'm going to take it up into that black piece. I don't want to rip it too much. Okay. I'm still getting used to the edges too. I'm not a professional. A lot of you that have posted your pictures, you guys are so good. I'm jealous. So there we go. So now we'll fold this end as well. You did too, Marsha. Okay, so now we have the pumpkins at the bottom. Now we have to do something over here. And my thought was to put a couple things of washi tape, like the stars behind it, and then maybe put like a cute little saying or something. You could also use your scraps. I happen to have some black scraps right here. And I was going to write welcome great pumpkin on here. Hi Nina, how are you? Yes, you did too. Tony did too. That's awesome, you guys. And I had my gel pens. Let's see. I don't know if this one will work, but there's my orange one. I'm not sure if these are bright enough. I don't think these are bright enough, but you get the idea. I may have to find, I don't know if I know where my white one is at the moment. I'm going to use the pen for the other thing, but you guys get it. Let me just get another sheet of paper. We'll get some scrap paper on this one. We'll get some scraps. Of course, we'll get, I think I'm going to do orange. Oh, wow, that's the only orange they have, huh? It looks more like a yellow. That's okay. We'll just use it. I don't want to use that orange one because that's another one I want to do. Ooh, this is very thick cardstock. It's adorable. It's not done yet. You love all Charlie Brown. Gwen, that's good to know. I will do more Charlie Brown. I think Charlie Brown is so cute. I was using the yellow one. Maybe that was why it didn't work well. Nope, it still didn't work on that. That's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna write a little something that says "Welcome, Great Pumpkin." It doesn't have to be fancy. So we're gonna use. I'm gonna just use a regular pen. We'll just use a regular pen. That's fine. I'm gonna use permanent. You love Snoopy too? I know. Okay. So we're just gonna write it. I didn't have a plan for this one at first, so, but you do have a little thing that says "I got a rock" in your kit if you have it. And by the way, you guys, my mom had a great idea and I have to share it. I'll get mine done when I'm done packing. I have a little time before the move. Yay! Hi, Wanda. How are you? How are you doing, darling? We're making Charlie Brown. It's a great pumpkin Charlie Brown. We're making ATC cards tonight, so you're welcome on in. It's nice to see you. Okay, so I'm going to cut this little sign out just so I have something. I don't know why I just wrote "Welcome back." I think I was talking to Wanda, you guys. I just wrote "Welcome back." Welcome back, Great Pumpkin. I wait for you every year in the pumpkin patch. Oh, you guys. It's been a week. It's been a few weeks, actually. Oh, boy. Anything to make you all laugh. Okay. This is super cute. All right. I also am going to take some of this black right here and I'm going to make it like a little stick because you know how he holds the sign? The sign isn't in this shot, so we're going to put the sign in here. Leonora, Linus, and Sally, pumpkin. Yes, look at what my mom was. She did that one year, you guys. It was so cute. My grandma was still alive and she got to see that. That was really sweet, their little costume. Okay. Ah, that's going to be perfect. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my starry on there. It does, doesn't it? Hi, Jessica. But if you want to put a piece of scrapbook paper if you don't have like the little star, but I'm just going to do that. And I'm just going to line it up with my pumpkin and cut it off. I'll probably have to put 2 strips on here. If you overlap it a little bit, it is okay. It is okay. You can always go back, and what I like about washi tape is that it's so movable for this kind of thing. And then of course, if it's paper, you get to line it up ahead of time. All right. I cut some of that off, but that's all right. I saw a little bit of white showing and I didn't want any white showing on there. Okay. Welcome back, Great Pumpkin. Hey, Beth! Is Beth on? I missed her. I didn't get to see her. Okay. I'm going to take this little piece of the scrap black that I had that it didn't work out. We're just going to make a little sticks for the sign. And we're going to have this sticking out of the pumpkin patch. So I'll put a little bit of glue there. And we'll add a little more glue to our sign piece. And I'm just kind of putting it in an angle, but you guys can put it however you want. And I wouldn't worry too much about the back. I know it shows when you fold it, but it's okay. It doesn't always have to be perfect. You forgot to tell us. What was the great idea I forgot to tell you? The great idea I forgot to tell you. Did I say something? I can't remember. Oh, the great idea was the stick. But that's okay. Okay, so here he is rising out of the pumpkin patch. Oh my gosh, you guys, now I want to go watch this show. I am. My husband is just about to walk in the door from a business trip, so I only have a few, but I wanted to at least say hi. Oh, thanks, Beth. I'll text you later. I'll message you later. Thank you for reaching out to me. I appreciate it. All's good right now. I'm just in a little pain, but it's nothing anybody can help with, so see? Isn't that cute? I love this one, you guys. I can't wait to see what you guys do with that. Okay, perfect. So I think we're going to do Miss Lucy next. I have a couple different ideas with Lucy. So I did pick a pink card because it kind of matches this background with her. So, oh, Mary's here. Hi, Mary. How are you? Welcome on in. Everybody say hi to Mary. She is also an ATC queen from my friend, from my group and my mom's group online. She does trading as well. Mary, you and I have traded before. It's been a very long time since I've been on that site. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. Yes, yes. Beth and I actually worked on when we were in our trip to Arizona. It was like midnight. We're like, we have to craft an ATC before we go to bed. So we were up at the hotel working on cards. It was so much fun. We had gotten books from the dollar store and cut them up and made Peanuts cards. It was so cute. Okay. So I'm going to cut a little bit of Lucy's dress off and just a little bit of, well, not even Snoopy at this point. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just keep it right there. So I'm going to glue this piece on. Hold on, you guys. And then I'll glue the other half. And that's one way to hold it up to the light if you don't want to mess with like, you know, measuring and everything. Okay. So we did the backwards method on this. So we got our image on the card. We'll probably put this on an actual plain card as well, but let me just decorate it for you guys. The pictures, Tony, came from online. Shonda, that's okay, darling. Hey, look, you can always watch the replay. We did do our trifold card. I'll pick it up and show it to you in a second, okay? Shonda, you have this pack, right? Hi, Debbie. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I appreciate it. I know I have been absent. We've had a lot going on in the family, and we've just had to, you know, tend to those things. But it is all okay. All right, so there is our Snoopy and Lucy. I'm actually going to do very little with this one, but I wanted to use some of these nail stickers that my mom found at Dollar General, and I'm going to put them on the wall, kind of like the wall is decorated back here. I do absolutely catch the replay. Yes, yes, you do, Shonda. Okay, so this is the one we did. We made a trifold card tonight. So you put all three together. You just glue them all without cutting, and then you fold them. You just give yourself a little bit of room for the fold in between. And I just made this sign. I just basically drew it out on paper, and we did Welcome Great Pumpkin. I know it's backwards for you guys, but I can't type backward. I can't draw backwards. Oh, Mom, I just realized the great idea that you had. Okay, if you guys don't like your handwriting, kind of like myself, you could always get and print it off on a computer in very little writing like I did with I Got a Rock, or you could do typewriter. Typewriter is another thing that you could do. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of, let me see, I think I'm going to do, I have this webbing and I have this black and white one. the choices are endless with this, but I think I'm going to do this, but I'm going to cut this. So another trick you could do when you have washi tape, or you could any type of paper or pattern paper, ribbon works. Like if you have, you know, little ribbons with patterns on it. Dollar Tree has a lot of these Halloween little ribbons right now, very cheap. And all you do is cut off a piece and glue it onto your card. But if it's too wide, like say I don't want to cut off too much for the top of this card, I'm just going to kind of measure this out. And I'm going to take my scissor, when there's stuff not stuck to it, and I'm going to cut just a tiny bit off. And I'm just going to make my washi tape the size I want it. You guys, I'm not seeing all the comments tonight. So I can tell already by the way you guys are talking on there. So I apologize if I miss a comment. I will go back. These FBs being funny tonight. Okay. So I just wanted a little piece at the top. Now, I am going to get a couple of my little bat stickers and I'm going to put them on the wall. Now, the other thing you could do with this, if you had like a little apple sticker, actually have an apple stamp somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where it was. I can put it at the bottom just to kind of add a little something on here. But at least I'm putting a little bit of something in like dimension on here. And there's actually a little spider I'm going to put on here too. Now we all know if Lucy actually saw a spider at this party, she would probably run screaming because the way she doesn't even like when Snoopy gives her kisses. I don't know about you guys, but I love my puppy kisses. I don't know what I'd do without them. I think they keep me going, to be fair. Oh, I found my white gel pen. Of course I did. Of course I found it now. It's time for Christy to go through this again. Where in the heck do I find the time? Okay, if you have these little tweezers, there, I see Mary now. Now I see you, Mary. These are good to use on little tiny stickers like this. Especially if like if you live in hot environments. I don't know about you, but my hands get sweaty sometimes when I get hot. So I may have to just peel these off. There we go. I'm just going to peel them off. But in order to place them, you can actually use your little tweezers. Well, that's the way they're supposed to be. But anyways, we're going to put this little spider in the background. And then we're going to put a couple of these little bats on the wall. And if you guys, I am giving you more stickers next club. Just as little extras, because it's trick or treat time. So I'll be including this as well. Something like this. I don't know if I can find these anymore because my mom found them like 2 months ago. All right. This one is simple, simple, simple. And if you wanted, you can take like, you know, your oxidize or whatever you want and like do the edges, or you can even cut the edges and make them rounded. And I'm just bumping into things now. Oop, there we go. Mary, did you see the trifold card? Trying to see. It always shoots out when I do that. Or you can draw them. If you don't want to use stickers, you could always draw them like that. So there's Lucy, you guys. Oh, this part was so funny. Okay, we're going to do my favorite part now. I happened to bring some rocks to the craft room today. But you guys know I included a little word that says I got a rock because we have to add that part to this particularly. So we are going to do, this goes to this one, that goes to this one. Okay. I think we're going to do our night sky with this one as well. So what I'm going to do, same thing that we did with Lucy. Even if it's a little bit bigger, and I wanted to show you to think outside the box. Trifold Cold is adorable. I have to watch the replay. Yes, Mary. I love it. It's very cute. I had to do that one first tonight. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last up here. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and just cut the white parts off. Make it easier on yourself a little bit. And as before, like I said, you could always cut around him so like they're facing out. But I think what we're going to do with this one is we're going to put them on some dimension tape. What do I mean by dimension tape? Oh, shoot. I knew there was something I forgot to get at Dollar Tree. I do have enough of it, but basically it's just the foam tape. That's like the 3D tape, double-sided tape. All right. We're going to cut this anyway, a little bit smaller. So we're going to put this and we're going to cut it. So I think what I want to do, we're going to put it on the foam tape because I'm going to have them look like they're outside walking around. Now, there is the foam tape like this, or you have this is from Gorilla Glue, and these are at Dollar Tree, and they're already pre-cut for you. So I'm just going to put them on my piece. I think I'm just going to do like kind of all four corners. And then I'll take my backing off because we can always trim the edges later. Okay. And then we'll lay this one down. And I know you guys are going to get so much more creative than I am, but that's what I try to encourage. I love when you guys get all creative with stuff. Okay, perfect. So I'm actually going to cut this guy. You could even cut it at like an angle or use one of your decorative scissors to make it look like a wavy sky. I still had a little bit of white on here, so. There we go. There's that one. Now, I'm going to put my trash away. Hi, baby. My little dog is looking all over for me. Okay. I'm right here. He's deaf, you guys, so I have to tell him where I'm at. I think I'm going to put it up here. So what I'm going to do is, again, with your white gel pen, if you have the white gel pen, actually this is like a green color. I'm going to use my white, or if you had, I had fun doing the Wednesday ones. If you have like white paint, you're going to put it like on the end of like a toothbrush, and then you could just do this. What I would do is I would do your background first and then put your design on it. That way it doesn't get all over your design. Otherwise it'll look funny. But I'm just going to do just some plain dots with my white. So that's what I am going to do. It doesn't have to be perfect. These are just, now it's starting to come out. Okay, oops, there we go. Now I'm going to dry this really quickly just because it is only just a white paint pen, but I got a shooting star on mine, you guys. And now we're going to take our little word and we can put it wherever we want. But this is the part where Charlie Brown looks in his bag and he goes, I got a rock. That's probably one of my favorite lines from that show, from that actual movie, from that special. Yes, that is so perfect. It's so cute, you guys. And then we can put whatever we want down here. Just because this is Charlie Brown, I have like these stripes and they're yellow and it just reminds me of Charlie Brown. If you have a different one, you of course can use that. Or you can use a Halloween one like we've been using. But I think I'm going to do this yellow one just to give it a little nod to Charlie. Oh, let's see. And I'm just going to tuck it right underneath that piece. If you have it on the double-sided tape, or you can trim it down however you want. I think some of my tape underneath is blocking it, but that's okay. We can trim it. And if you decide that you're going to put this on a playing card later, you can just tuck it underneath because then you're just going to glue it anyways. And yes, I did bring the rocks out. I think I'm going to attach a little rock at the bottom of this. Let me see if I have a small one. And I'm going to use Type Bond for it. My cat's name is Charlie. We call him Charlie Brown. Oh my gosh, Mary, that's so cute. How cute. We have a lot of cat lovers in this group. We also have a lot of dog lovers too. I think it's about even. Gotta go. Okay. Bye, Beth. Have a good night. Are you on tonight? I probably should have asked you that like earlier, but I'll see your telegram. But yes, I'm going to stick a little rock on here. Now, for purposes of mailing, you definitely want to cushion this and put it in as like a hand stamp. Don't run it through like a regular postage with like the machine because it will ruin it and it will bust open the whole package probably and probably not make it to your destination. So, all right. So we got the rock just kind of chilling there. And you can always put it off to the side. I kind of put it in the middle. Oops, I should have held it up. Okay, we're going to put another one on and leave it go. I got all excited, you guys. I'm trying to find a small flat one too. There's a small one. These are those little rocks that you get from anywhere. Not tonight. We'll be on Saturday night. All right, girl. Got you, got you. Okay. There we go. I'm not going to hold it up again because I'll lose it. All right. You can also try like hot glue. I don't know if hot glue, but Type Bond usually works well. Just give it time to dry and harden. And if it doesn't work, at least the memento was there. Like at least the little nod to it. The whole thing was there. All right. I'm going to just clean this up real quick. Move this out of my way. And you guys, I'm going to do one more tonight. And then I want you guys to get creative with this one, okay? But I'm going to do we got to do Snoopy. We're doing Snoopy now. So, he's got Woodstock too. Thanks, Gwen. I really love your t-shirt. Can I get one? This is, the t-shirt was at Target years ago. I want to say 2 years ago I've had this. Maybe three. I've had this for quite some time, but I save it to just wear around the holidays. Like I literally have 2 totes of like just clothes for like things. Do you see where Christy gets her creativity from? You're so funny, Mom. Everybody knows that though. I credit you all the time. All right. So we are going to put Mr. Snoopy. I think I'm going to put him like he's out in his house, like, and we're going to do the Starry Night again. And I think we're going to add some glow in the dark, because these do glow in the dark, these little stickers. I'm telling you, got to hit up your Dollar General. Let me know if you find them. I will be on the lookout for them. I should have bought them when I saw them last, but you know, my mom won't let me live that down. You should have bought some. She actually gifted these to me. And I was like, oh, they actually work for tonight, so let me just use them. All right. So we're going to cut out Mr. Snoopy. I'm not using like my die cutting scissors, my fussy cut scissors or anything, but this will be our last one for tonight, just because I've got to go rest and sit down for a little while. It's, you know, I hate it when like you feel like so much better and you feel like you're getting better, and then this happens. Mother-daughter crafters. Thank you, Mary. And then like you take one step backward. I'm not saying I went backward from where I was yesterday, but I definitely am not as good as I was this morning. So there's that. Oh, perfect. He fits right on there. Isn't that cool? All right. Again, we're going to take our little painting pen or gel pen or paint, whatever you have. We're going to do a starry little night on here. And then I think we're just going to put a couple of glow-in-the-dark things in the background. I think that would look cute. It doesn't always have to make sense. As long as it's art and it makes, not art, all art makes sense. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to make it a nice starry night. Now, what would be really cool too, and Gwen did this with her ones last week, is she actually got like a die cut of the moon. You could even put a die cut of the moon behind Snoopy. Okay. So you can probably just let this air dry too. Hi, Donna. How are you, Donna? I thank you guys so much for your patience. It makes me feel a little less stressed, because I'm always stressing out about you guys. Walmart held nail stickers too, but they're more, well, if that's what you're looking for, then if you have the extra couple cents, it's probably worth it. All right, I'm trying to drink more, you guys. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I was very dehydrated, which I think it made it 10 times worse yesterday. Truly. I probably put a lot of stars in this, but that's okay. Not all of them will show. These are so cute, you guys. And you can even have this one popping up. Like, we're going to use the foam tape so I can show you how this one works. With this one, you can actually cut it to whatever size you need it for your piece. So what I usually do is I kind of eyeball it and then cut it. Now, when you cut your scissors or your tape with like scissors, if it's really strong tape, like this double-sided tape, you may want to wipe down your scissor, because otherwise it's going to stick to everything now. Now, you can go crazy bonkers with this and put all kinds of different things collaged with it. Some people love the artsy cards like that, which is what I'm going to try to kind of do with this one. Like, it doesn't always have to make sense, like I said. And look at that. That's so cute. Okay. I'm going to put this bright orange in the background. Hi, Sarah. How are you? We're making cards again, girl. Look at my Trifold card. I know you love the show. I know you love this movie. Hello, Miss Lori with Lori Resiliently Crafting. How are you? Anybody have any good news? I know there's been a lot of sadness in the news, and you know, of course, right before the anniversary of, you know, a crazy, tragic time. But I like to think that there are still a lot of good in the world. Just an example, today I ran to the post office and I was in Dollar Tree, and I ran in, I couldn't even tell you what I got, you guys. What did I get? I just went in there to look, and I ended up finding some Toy Story stickers because I'm working on a Toy Story. Oh, I did have a great birthday. Thank you, Lori. Anyway, the gentleman in front of me was paying with his EBT, and I guess he didn't know that you can't buy cat food with EBT. So he told the girl to put it back. And I said, "Does your cat need food?" So I bought him his cat food today. So he was very grateful, but just little things like that, you guys, would make such a big impact in this world. Like, and he thanked me like 3 times. And even the girls that work there were like, "Have a beautiful day. That was very nice of you," you know. But I think more and more people need to be that way. You know what I mean? If you can. And here's the thing. I am beyond blessed compared to what I used to have to. And I was that person that couldn't afford stuff. So whenever I can pay it forward, I do. My husband does a lot too. In fact, just a fun fact, I'll announce it tomorrow, but tomorrow he's actually matching the auction, whatever the box auction's off for, he's matching that, and we're to give to Sam, so she has the means to be able to get the surgery. So it's just important to show kindness to your neighbor. That's what it's about. Okay, so I'm just putting these little glow-in-the-dark stickers in here. I'll probably take a picture in the dark and show you guys later. Let's see, we still need a bat. We need a bat on here. I'm doing the bat on the dark sky. Yay, how cool is that? All right, I think I kind of want to put one more layer of tape. I think we're going to. This is like a highlighter tape. It's great for Bibles. Oh, thanks, Mary. It's little things like that that I don't mind, you know, helping with, and when people are in need. And I mean, that poor cat, you know, the cat's got to eat too. It's not, you know, and he was really trying to, you know, you could tell when you trying to budget and things like that. I totally know what that's about with 3 kids. So I used to have to do that all the time. All right, I'm going to cut this off, and I'm just going to fold it. So if you run out and you don't want to worry about the cutting, you could always fold it in. And you're going to cut that piece off anyways. Oh my gosh, you guys, these turned out so cute. And there's that one. So see how it doesn't always have to make sense, but, you know, so this one should glow in the dark. So yay. Okay, so we had one more left in the kit. Because of everything that's happened, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. But I want you guys to get creative with this one. Show me what you do. I want to see what you do. Make sure you put it, you could either PM me or you could put it in the chat. Thank you, Mom. And like I said, you can find these online. Usually I find them on Pinterest, free printables. You just print it off as long as you don't sell it. You just can't sell it. So technically I don't sell these. I just put them in a kit for you guys. You're welcome, Sue. I'm so glad you guys have fun tonight. Again, we would have had a little bit more oomph, but I'm just the way I am right now. I can't help it. So let me know, guys, what you do, what you think. These are our cards for tonight. So I technically counted this one as 3 because it is a trifold. So we have this one, the Welcome Great Pumpkin, with our little background there. And then we have Mr. Snoopy. and Woodstock. I love this one. Hi, Terry! And then we have Lucy and Snoopy together. That one was a lot of fun. Very simple. Yes, life happens. I know. And I'm here. I'm still showing up. That may not always be all the time as much as I want to, trust me. But something's got to come first. And then we have this one that I got a rock with a little rock in it. So if you guys see a little rock that'll go with your card, pick it up. Don't throw it away. Don't throw away your scraps. Anyway, you guys have to let me know what your favorite one is. I'm glad you had a lot of fun tonight. Hopefully you had a lot of fun tonight, or a little fun tonight. Next week is... What is next week? Next week is tricks or treats. Yes. So we are going to be doing tricks or treats next week. That is the theme. I gave you guys a lot to work with. So I probably will do a couple ahead of time. But if you're interested, I will probably do like 1 or 2 and post it just to kind of show you guys. But get creative. Use some of those charms that I put in there. And for the people that are in the club, just so you know, I'm probably going to invoice for October's kit tomorrow. And then this weekend, I'll be packing and shipping them out. So I thank you guys so much. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The rock one is your favorite. I know. I love this one too. It's so cute. This one's probably my favorite though. But now you guys know how to do a trifold card. And if I think of it, I will try to repost the trifold card that I made at Easter time with the little wiener dog. Oh, and one more thing. I wanted to show you guys. My mom gave this to me a little bit late because I don't see her all the time. You love Lucy and Snoopy, Marlene. She made me this was for obviously July. I didn't see her till August. So she made me this one, and it's a tiered tray 4th of July card. Isn't that cute? That's another one my mom made me. You love them, Rhonda? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Snoopy is a classic. So it gets me in the mood. You guys, fall is going to be here soon. I want to watch that show now. I think I might try to look it up and see if it's available to watch, because that would be fun to just kind of, you know, just relax and wind down for the day with that show on, because it's a classic, and it makes you feel happy and humble again, you know, with especially get the news, you know, turn the news off for a little while, free our minds from all that. So, oh, thank you, Rhonda. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow at 6:25. That we're going to try to be on the dot as much as possible, but I know there's a lot of people that are going to be auctioning off boxes. Oh, I want to show you the sneak keep you the box. I'm not going to show you what's in the box because I'm not supposed to. I will give you clues, but this is how big this box is going to be, and this is full. I don't even have everything in it right now. It's going to have some bling, and the things inside it is absolutely amazing. So all the proceeds from the auction of this box is going to go towards Sam. My husband is matching whatever the box auctions off for. And I'll have the link and everything to send. And even if you don't want to bid on the box, but you want to help out, I will have the link and everything for you tomorrow. I will post this. The event does start in the morning. A lot of your crafter friends are probably going to be on there doing the little box auctions. And I know that some of them have got some really good stuff in their box. My box, I put my heart and soul into. I worked on this for 3 or 4 days till like really late at night. It was a lot of putting together, but there's 3 different crafts in here, all to do with paper, journal, everything else related. So I will give you guys more clues on this tomorrow, but make sure you join me 6:25. Even if you can't bid, join me so you can see all what, you know, clues I give, and that way you can open it up to somebody that may be interested in getting themselves that box, because it's a good one. My friends did a whole bunch of them that are pretty nice too. I've been seeing some of the box giveaway things. So anyway, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.